So here we have the Bayer butt bomb. This was a final effort by the Nazis at the end of World War II when they ran into a small technical hitch with the Nazi Bell, which was, as you probably know, the UFO flying saucer deal with Mercury that unfortunately killed the scientists working on it, but also required a huge DC power generator right next to it to run. And once they realized that its range was limited to going up and down a few meters, they decided to use all the top scientists at Bayer to generate the Bayer butt bomb. Now, Director Dan is a well-known purveyor of bizarre substances, and he assured me this was an excellent thing, so unfortunately I bought it from him. Well, you know, it's lots of B vitamins, that sounds cool. But when I took it, I literally, within seconds, I had to run to the toilet. And I think that was the whole idea for the Bayer butt bomb, because Bayer was an excellent company. Now, they're working for the Nazis. Now, have a look at this. Luckily, although it could have been made in Switzerland, it's actually made in Indonesia. So it makes it much more effective, and imported into Thailand. And the year of manufacturing, let's see, where is it? Ah, here we go. Year of manufacturing, what? Who knows? Oh yes, 18. Oh, it's this year, so it's a fine vintage. Anyway, I was trying to work out how come B vitamins were making me have extreme, ultimate diarrhea, and it's this one, the magnesium. Now, they found a lethal form of magnesium, and that's one of the as I say, the last efforts of the Nazi Party to destroy the West, the Americans and the English in particular. So they used Mussolini's, he contributed pizza and pasta. Emperor Hirohito sent over some sushi. And of course they had their Wiener schnitzels and everything like that in Germany. And they had full access to the Vichy French foods. They were able to experiment and find out which form of magnesium caused the most diarrhea. Now, I use this Magtine, which is magnesium threonate, no problem whatsoever, but this one's lethal. Here is my excellent Korean device for making hydrogen water. You see the hydrogen going through it. So I'm going to use this in combination with the Dodgy B vitamins from World War II. Dan said I had to use lots of water, so I'll follow his advice. It's spectacular. The Luftwaffe were actually planning to drop these all over London, and look what happens. Imagine that in the Thames. Just after a couple of V2 bombs, you have this thing. It's looking pretty toxic, but it's highly active. And I've waited 3 days before daring to try it again, but here we go. If I have to stop suddenly, you know what's happened. Oh my God!